Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let us begin our English event devoted to the outstanding dramatist George Bernard Shaw.
Do you know that George Bernard Shaw was born in Dublin, Ireland, in 1856? Last year, his 160th birthday was celebrated. His family was very poor. Shaw even had to leave school at the age of 15. He became a cashier in a Dublin land agency. He hated his job, and after he had worked for 5 years, he gave it up and left for London.
Shaw tried to make a living by writing. He wrote 4 novels which were published in magazines, but they were not a success. Then he began to write for the theatre. He was the founder of the new publicist drama. He was considered the greatest playwright in Europe. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature and the Medal of the Irish Academy of Letters.
Our today's play is called Pygmalion. Pygmalion is one of Shaw's most popular and successful plays. It's an amusing and deep comedy. The idea of the play, expressed in the title, originates from a Greek myth.
Pygmalion, an ancient sculptor, created a statue of a beautiful woman. He called her Goliath and fell in love with his creation. His love was so great that he began to pray to Aphrodite, the goddess of love, to breathe life in his creation. The goddess made the statue alive, and he married Goliath.
Pygmalion in Shaw's play is Mr. Higgins, a snobbish and intellectual professor of phonetics. Galatea is Eliza Doolittle, a sweet flower girl. Like an ancient sculptor, Henry Higgins tries to create a new woman out of vulgar, an educated flower girl who he quite accidentally meets near the Covent Garden Theatre. And now, watch a play.
It's evening. It is raining heavily. The theater goers are waiting for their cabs to take them home.
I'm getting chilled to the bone. What's King to be doing all this time? He's been gone 20 minutes.
Not so long. But he ought to have got us a cab by this.
There is not one to be had for love or money. They're all engaged. The rain was so sudden.
And what about us? Are we to stay here all night in this draught? You selfish pig.
Oh, very well. I'll go.
Now then, Freddy, look where you're going, dear. Look where you're going.
Sorry.
There is meanness here. See bunches of violets trotting to the mat. Will you quiet them?
Oh, sir. Is there a sign of it stopping?
I'm afraid not. This touch was on air about 2 minutes ago.
Oh, dear.
Oh, if it's worse, it's a sign it's nearly over. So cheer up, Captain. Now you're a flower of a poor girl.
Sorry, I really haven't any change. Stop. Here's 3 halfpence that's any use to you.
Thank you, sir.
You be careful. Give him a flower for it. There is a gentleman here behind taking down every blessed word you're saying.
I done nothing wrong by speaking to the gentleman. I tried to sell flowers. Help me. I never spoke to him except to ask a flower of me.
Who's hurting you?
What's up with the fuss? Nobody's going to touch you.
Steady on. Easy, easy.
There. Who's hurting you, you silly girl? What do you take me for? Do I look like a policeman?
Then what did you take down me words for? How do I know whether you took me down right? You just showed me what you wrote about me. What's that? That's improper writing. I can't read that.
Shut up. I can't. Cheer up, Captain, how you love a poor girl.
It's because I call him a captain? I meant no harm. Oh, sir, don't let him lay a charge against me for words like that. You...
Really, sir? If you're a detective, you need begin protecting me. Anybody could see that the girl meant no harm.
I'm a good girl, I am. I know he was a blind clothes copper. Freddy,
I shall get pneumonia if I stay in this draft any longer.
I don't know whether you've noticed it, but the rain stopped about 2 minutes ago.
It's quite fine now, Clara. We can walk to Matsapas. Come.
But the cat! Oh, how tiresome. Poor girl. Hard enough for her to live without being vomited.
Why did you do it, if I may ask?
Simply phonetics, the science of speech. That's my profession, also my hobby. You can spot an Irishman or a Yorkshireman by his accent.
But is there a living in that?
Oh yes, quite a fat one.
Let him mind his own business and leave a poor girl.
A woman who utters such depressing and disgusting sounds has no right to be anywhere, no right to live. Remember that you're a human being with a soul, and that your native language is the language of Shakespeare and the Bible. You see, her English will keep her in the gutter to the end of her days. Well, sir, in 3 months, I could pass a girl off as a duchess at an ambassador's garden party. I could even get her placed as shop assistant or lady's maid, which requires better English. Can you believe that?
What that you say?
I am myself a student of Indian dialects, and
Are you? Do you know Colonel Pickering, the author of spoken Sanskrit?
I am Colonel Pickering, and who are you?
Henry Higgins, the author of Higgins' Universal Alphabet.
I came from India to meet you.
I was going to India to meet you.
And where do you live?
27A Wimpole Street. Come and see me tomorrow.
With great pleasure.
Right you are.
You ought to be stuck with nails, you ought.
Somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chill, wouldn't be lovely. Lots of chocolates for me to eat, lots of cold making lots of it. One face, one hands, one feet, oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Oh, so lovely, sitting next to the please still. I would never budge till spring, right beyond the windowsill. Someone's hands resting on my knee, warm and tender as we can be. Who takes good care of me? Oh, wouldn't it be lovely, 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 lovely?
I'm quite done up for this morning.
Tired of listening to sounds? Oh, that comes with practice. You hear no difference at first, but you keep on listening, and presently you find they're all as different as A from B. What's the matter?
A young woman wants to see you, sir.
Has she any interest in accent?
Oh, something dreadful, sir, really. I don't know how you can take an interest in it.
Show her up, Mrs. Pierce.
Very well, sir. It's for you to say.
This is rather a bit of luck. I'll show you how you make records.
This is the young woman, sir.
Why? This is the girl whose words I jotted down last night. She's no use. Be off with you.
Don't be so saucy. I come here first to any compliment. And if my money is good enough...
Good enough for what?
Good enough for you. I've come to have lessons, I am. And to buy for them too. Make no mistake.
Shall I ask his baggage to sit down, or shall we throw her out of the window?
Sit down, please. What is your name? What is it you want, my girl?
My name is Eliza Doolittle. I want to be a lady in a flower shop. But they won't take me in unless I can speak more gentle. He said he could teach me. And I'm ready to buy him. Not asking any favor. And he treats me as if I was dirt.
How can you be such a foolish girl as to think you could afford to pay Mr. Higgins?
Why shouldn't I? I know what lessons cost as well as you do. And I'm ready to buy your sniffing. Take it or leave it.
Higgins, I'm interested. I'll pay for her. What about the ambassador's garden party? I I'll say you're the greatest teacher alive if you make it good.
It's almost irresistible. But she's so horribly dirty.
Oh, I'm not dirty. I wash my face and hands before I come, my dear.
Sit down. Well, I shall teach her how to speak beautifully, and make a duchess of her. Take her away and feed her, Mrs. Pierce.
Does it occur to Higgins that the girl has some feelings?
She? Oh no, I don't think so. Not any feelings to bother about. There, Eliza. You're to live here for the next 6 months, learning how to speak beautifully, like a lady. If you're good, you will sleep in the proper bedroom and have lots to eat, and money to buy chocolate. If you're naughty and idle, you will sleep in the back kitchen and be wallowed by Mrs. Pierce with a broomstick.
I think you'd better let me speak to the girl properly in private. Come with me, Eliza.
Why can't the English teach their children how to speak? This verb will cause distinction. By now should be NT. If you spoke as she does, sir, instead of the way you do, why you might be selling flowers too. An Englishman's way of speaking absolutely classifies him. The moment he talks, he makes some other Englishman despise him. One common language I'm afraid we'll never get. Why can't the English learn to set a good example to people whose English is painful to your ears? The Scotch and the Irish leave you close to tears. There even are places where English completely disappears. Well, in America they haven't used it for years. Why can't the English teach their children how to speak? Norwegians learn Norwegian, the Greek starts out their Greek. In France, every Frenchman knows what the French don't care what they do, actually, as long as they pronounce it properly. Arabians learn Arabian with the speed of summer lightning, and the Eagles learn it backwards, which is absolutely frightening. Use proper English, you're regarded as a freak. Why can't the English? Why can't the English learn to speak?
Don't I look silly?
Silly?
Now, Mr. Higgins, please don't say anything to make the girl conceited about herself.
Oh, quite right, Mrs. Pierce. Yes, damn silly.
Please, sir.
I mean, extremely silly.
I should look all right with my hat on.
Now, Eliza, then new things have come for you to try.
Let's get started. Say your alphabet.
I know my alphabet. I'm to be taught like a child.
Say it, Miss Doolittle.
Oh, well. If you put it like that, I buy, side, die.
Stop. Say it. A, B, C, D.
But I'm saying it. I buy, side, die.
Say A.
A.
Now say, a cup of tea.
A cup of tea.
No, a cup of tea. How delicious. Again, Liza.
A cup of tea.
Put your tongue forward. Now say it. Cup.
Cup
Then say of.
of
And say tea.
tea. A cup of tea.
Good. Splendid, Miss Doolittle.
Very great. Give her chocolate. We shall make a duchess of her. Now say, the rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
Say rain, Miss Doolittle.
Didn't I say that?
No, you didn't say that. You didn't even say that. Every night, before going to bed, I want you to say, the rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. 50 times. Say Spain.
Spain.
Oh, no. Try it again.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
What? Again?
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
Pickering! She got it. I think she got it.
Now once again, where does it rain?
In the plain.
And where is that plane?
In Spain. How kind of you to let me come.
We're making fine progress, Pickering, and the time has come to track her around. We shall take her to the embassy, to the ambassador's garden party, to test her in public. Now let's go to bed now.
I couldn't go to bed, my head's too light, so I tried to set it down. Sleep, sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight, not for the jewels in the crowd. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Well, it was my heart to flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced, danced, danced all night. It's after 3 now, don't you agree now? She ought to be in bed. Danced all night, I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Well, it was my heart to find. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced, danced, danced all night.
Henry, what are you doing here today?
Mother, I came in purpose. I have a phonetic job for you. I picked up a girl.
Does it mean that some girl has picked you up?
Not at all. I don't mean a love affair.
What a pity. Now stop fidgeting and take your hands out of your pockets. That's a good boy. Now tell me about the girl.
She's coming to see you. She's a common flower girl. I've taught her to speak properly, and she has strict orders as to her behavior.
How could you be so silly, Henry?
Oh, she'll be all right, don't you, Fuss? Pickering is an ink with me.
Meet my friends, Mrs. Icefortiel, her son Brady, her daughter Clara. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? My son Henry.
Your celebrated son? I've so longed to meet you, Professor Higgins.
Delightful.
How do you do?
You better sit down.
I'm sorry to say that my celebrated son has no manners. You mustn't mind him.
I'll take my oath I met you before somewhere. Or was it?
I don't think so.
Oh, Colonel Pickering.
How do you do, Mrs. Higgins?
Colonel Pickering, you are just in time for tea.
How do you do, Mrs. Higgins? Mr. Higgins told me I might come.
Quite right, I'm very glad indeed to see you.
I feel sure that my before, Miss Little. I remember your eyes.
How do you do?
My little Clara.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I've certainly had the pleasure.
My son Freddy.
How do you do? Will it rain, do you think?
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
Haha, how fully funny.
What is wrong with that young man? I bet I got it right.
Kill him.
Oh, man. Are you going to the ambassador's garden party tonight?
Of course we are.
Sure.
Maestro, do you remember me?
No, I don't. Who the devil are you?
I'm your pupil, your best pupil. I'm Nepomuk. You taught me phonetics. You cannot forget me. Now I'm famous.
What are you doing here?
I'm an interpreter. I speak 32 languages. Now, let me introduce your guest. Professor Higgins. Miss Icefoot Hill and Mr. Icefoot Hill. Mrs. Higgins and Mrs. Icefoot Hill. Colonel Pickering and Miss Doolittle.
How do you do? How do you do, Pickering?
How do you do?
Is it your adopted daughter, Colonel Pickering? She will make a sensation.
Most kind of you to invite me.
I have found out all about her. She's a fraud.
A fraud? Oh no!
Yes, she cannot deceive me. Her name cannot be Doolittle.
Why?
Because Doolittle is an English name and she is not English.
Oh, nonsense. She speaks English perfectly.
Too perfectly. Can you show me any English woman who speaks English as it should be spoken? Only foreigners who have been taught to speak it well.
But if she is not English, what is she?
Hungarian.
Hungarian?
Hungarian, and of royal blood. She's a princess.
A princess?
You have salute, superb. Fantastic. I salute.
Wonder where the devil my slippers are. Lord, what an evening. What a group.
It's been a long day. A garden party, a dinner party, and the opera. Rather too much for you. But you won your bet.
Eliza has been hurt.
Thank God it's over. It was interesting enough at first, while we were at the phonetics. But after that, I got deadly sick of it. The whole thing is meaningless.
Anyhow, it was a great success, an immense success. I think I should go upstairs. Good night.
However, it's over and done with. And now I can go to bed at last, without dreading tomorrow. Good night. Without the lights lighted, and tell Mrs. Pierce not to make coffee for me in the morning. I'll take tea.
What have I done with my slippers?
There are your sleepers, and there, take your sleepers and may you never have a day's luck with them.
What on earth? What's the matter? Anything wrong?
Nothing wrong with you. I want your bed for your haven't died.
You want my bed? You, insect, I want it. How dare you show your temper to me? Sit down and be quiet. Listen to me, Eliza. Now you're free, and you can do whatever you like.
What am I to do? What's to become of me? I know you don't care. You wouldn't care if I thought I were dead. I'm nothing to you. Not so much as them sleepers.
Those slippers.
Those sleepers. I didn't think it made any difference now.
You might marry, you know. You're not that looking. It's quite a pleasure to look at you. Sometimes, not now.
I sold flowers. I didn't sell myself.
And what about your old lady of a florist shop? Come, you'll be all right. They must be out together.
Before you go, sir, you'd better leave a note for Mrs. Pierce about the coffee, for she won't be told by me.
Damn Mrs. Pierce, and damn the coffee, and damn you. It's 9 already. Where can she be?
Yes, dear. Good morning. What is it?
Eliza's gone.
You must have frightened her.
Frightened her? Nonsense. She was left last night. And instead of going to bed, she went right off. What am I to do?
Do without, I'm afraid, Henry. The girl has a perfect right to leave if she chooses.
Good morning, Mrs. Higgins. Has Henry told you?
You have no more sense, either of you, than 2 children. Eliza came to me this morning. She told me of the brutal way you treated her.
We said nothing, except that we were tired and wanted to go to bed. Did we, Vic?
Absolutely, really, that was all.
You didn't thank her, or admire her, or tell her how splendid she'd be. Well, I'm afraid she won't come back. But if you promise to behave yourself, Henry, I'll ask her to return.
Oh, all right. Very well.
How do you do, Mr. Higgins? Are you quite well?
Am I?
But of course you are. You are never ill. So glad to see you again, Colonel Pickering. Quite chilly this morning, isn't it?
Don't you dare try this game on me. I tell it to you, and it doesn't take me in. Get up and come home, and don't be a fool.
Very nicely put indeed, Henry. No woman could receive such an invitation. How could you never manage with my son, I wonder?
Oh, it was very difficult indeed.
You let her alone, mother. Let her speak for herself.
You want me back only to pick up your sleepers and put up with your tempers? I can do without. Don't think I can't.
I know you can. I told you you could. But I shall miss you, Eliza. And I have grown accustomed to your voice and appearance. I like them. Brother.
Oh, you're a devil, and you don't care a bit of me. I want a little kindness. I know I'm a common ignorant girl, and you are a book-learned gentleman, but I'm not dirt under your feet. What I did wasn't for the dresses and the taxes. I did it because we were pleasant together, and I came to care for you.
By George, Liza. I said I'd make a woman of you. And I have. I like this.
I know.